What's up, fam, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of mod insight in one of the most popular mods on the workshop. Now, not all people know how to function this properly, and there is many aspects to this mod than just admin control. And the mod we're talking about today is Pip-pi. Pip-pi is a great admin mod for admin panel and various things around the map. You can create spawners, you can create loot tables. It is a great tool if you want to entertain your players on your server or just get around easier with quick commands. As example, on the side, you get to teleport summon, send a home. You can set homes with /set home. You can make many commands as you like, really. And it's really nice. It's honestly one of the best tools on the workshop at the moment, and you really should get it for your server if you already haven't got it. It's great because you can use currency on your server as well. You can make a kit shop and people can buy kits, which might include modded items or just normal items. It might make your Conan experience a little bit better, and you have a wallet and all that stuff. It's great. It's great. Also, you can, on command, bring meteors down from the heavens and sandstorms. So we're going to start off with kits. Kits are great because you can just create a kit. Let's we'll do test kit, and this will just grab your kit. Just test a kit. There we go. And basically how you do it, you just get whatever you want. We're just going to put in some bones. We have a bone kit. There you go. And there you go. One bone from this kit. For another example, I will make another kit and call it, yeah. Now these are good because you can make starter kits for the people on your server, which is amazing. So if you got you didn't want them to go in just normal gear, you could put them in reptile gear and you could paint this and it come out painted. I like to make starter kits. I like to add a bit of food, a bit of armor, and then people just pop it in for a little bit of currency or no currency. Also, you can hide the kits. So let's say this is our clothing kit. We're going to hide it. And then this comes useful when you have a Thespian, because you can just do this. You can put it in the gear. And he's wearing it. And it's great. You can just make as many of those possible and people can just dress their things. Or you can use the equipment editor and drop armor in on top of it. But I do prefer these. They're a lot nicer and a lot quicker. Also with the Thespians, you can make them do any emote in the game, included the ones that you can't do exactly, like the crucified. I can crucify my man. Although I didn't exactly put him against the wall, so he's kind of just floating there. The Egress. These are great if you have a hub on your server. You can have closing and opening times for this door. You can have that you have to be a certain rank to get through the door. And you can have costs. So you could make a boss door that requires this certain amount of gold to go through so you can do the dungeon. Stuff like that. You have the Pip-pi note, that's just to write stuff down on. You can write whatever you like. It's great for RP. Really good again. PippiJack, self-explanatory there. Now, Glorbs. Glorbs have to be one of my favourite things, because you can make yourself a Conan Exiles disco. You can edit if it strobes or pulses, or flashes, whatever you like. But it makes nice pool lights, you see. I've got some pool lights and you can't see them unless you're the owner. Loot spawners are great. Let's say I got a hidden thing. This is great because I made the gear hidden, right? So I can just put it in here. Got the kits. You can announce loot. There you go. And every time somebody comes along and finds it, oh, free reptilian armor. And also you can set the amount of days now as you want this kit to respawn. Also, you can change the look of it. You can have a large chest as well, which is really handy. Now, warps. This is one of my also favourite things. We have one warper there, and then we have the other warper here. So say I wanted to make a warp, and you're like, I can only use the default ones. What should I do? Well, open your admin panel, go to warps, Create warp will create the warp of where you're standing and it'll be used at it. So let's use it as front, and then that's a front of the house because that's where we are. It's not going to require currency, but when you're on a server, I think it's really good to make it require currency, because then people can't just go willy-nilly all over the map. They have to gain some stuff to be able to do it. And you can put a cooldown, but I never bother with that. You can also hide it. So now I want to go to the front of the house, but I need another one. So I just go over here. Well, you don't necessarily need that warp portal there, actually. I can just go front of the house, change colour, awesome, I want a yellow portal, enable it, disable that, so you know. And the person who needs to walk through and they appear on the warp spot that you made. Now you could make this one go back to over there and make another warp, but you don't exactly need this unless you're going to do that. So you could just have it warp you back to front, you know. But just to warp to places is fine, and then you can also do, say I want to go home, I'm going to make the swimming pool my house. / set home, done. I can also make this command cost gold, so every time someone wants to go home, it costs them 1 gold, so they can't just go boop 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 when they got the resources they want. And there you go, I'm home. Now another reason I like Pip-pi is because you can have wallpapers. Now you could put anything you like in here that's a PNG or a JPEG, and then you can just make it as big as you like. This is great for, like, say I wanted curtains, I could make myself curtains, and you can either make them so you can walk through them or you can block them. And that would be the solid wallpaper button, but I never make it solid. This is great because you can make it like a trap door. You can take a picture of the floor, you put a wallpaper flat down on the floor, and then you make your friend walk through it and they fall in a trap. It's right through the paper and it's hilarious. You can also allow clan members to edit the wallpaper or not, although I choose not to, because they can mess it up, naughty clan mates. Going through the commands a bit, you can mute people, whisper, shout. Shout's cool because it just shouts at your community members. It's like a broadcast button. You can list all the things like kits, warps. Return. If I had a person with me, you could do TPA and TPR. Say like TPR, and then you'd use their username. So let's just, I don't know if it'll work if I TPR myself. And oh yeah, of course you have to set it as a permission. So let me find it. So these would just be normal because I don't have any ranks on my single player. But if I just wanted a TPR, TP request, and then somebody on the server, aka myself, and then your friend would do TPA, and you teleport to them, and woohoo, there you go. So I wanted to return, and I just do /return, and I returned to the place I did my request from. So it's a good way to go to your friend's house and then go back. You can make this cost or not. I always make it cost. And also, another great thing with Pip-pi is you can vote for day or night. This is one of my favourite features. You have to set the permissions for it in the command log of what rank you want this, but say I wanted it to be noon again from dusk. I could vote and my vote's passed. Now if there's more people on the server, you're going to need more people to do just /vote, which means they agree and they want this time of day, and then the day will change. Now also what's really cool is I can make star metal come to me, or you can just troll the crap out of your friends. /Meteors. I don't know if it'll come down on me right. So now we're in the north. I can do this because this only seems to work regional. Excuse that, that's my mod. That's the ambush mod, that is. Another great piece. So now I've summoned meteors on myself. You can make your friends pick the pants. Or, you know, because the meteors are quite buggy, then you can just bring in some. And I do this on the occasion for the server I'm on, just so people get star metal, since the star metal meteor spawns are really rare now. Now, spawners are great if you're making yourself your own custom NPC city, or just correcting the legendary thrall spawners, or just adding more T4 spawners like T4 armorers to the environment. You can adjust the radius, you can make it wildlife spawners or have humans. So say I wanted Ada. She will spawn every 10 seconds. I enable it, I disable the interaction, and you can do this to hide it and show to the owner. You can make them roam. I'll make her roam 200 meters, and of course you're going to need the max count, so let's say I want 2 of her. There you go, and I got 2 cooks. Now I'll just get rid of it. And she should spawn back in 10 seconds. There you go. She's popped out. And then she'll continue doing her thing. And this one's really cool because you can just do this with anything. Like, we made a custom dungeon on our server that had all the animal spawns, and you can push out secret bosses. So I would go all the way down to wildlife, there we go, and say I wanted the Jill children, or you can just do keep populated and then just continuously spawn, although I don't recommend this because some servers can't handle that when you have a lot of these. Spawn radius, there you go. Whee! Oh. You don't like them. There you go, you could spawn things out of them, you can have bosses spawn out of them. Also with these little spawners you can edit the health of the NPC, their damage, the XP that they give, and the scale, like their size and stuff. And now, economy is also really helpful. You can do the amount of tax, so the amount of money that gets taken off the people now and again, and what the intervals are for that. You have payday, so people can get like lots of payday. New players will start with 1 gold, let's say, and 20 bronze that they can spend on kits and stuff in the kit shop. Tax percent, I would keep this low unless you're mean. Do payday occurrence, I like doing real time, that's handy. And then you can do the tax ban occurrence, how many times you're going to rob your people of their money. Their well-earned money. And of course you've got the conversion rates. And you can allow social merchants with the Thespian thralls. Do /kit. Now I have no kits in here you see at the moment. Let's say I went to my kit I made earlier. And I didn't make it hidden. And I made it enabled. And I went /kit. And I could buy this. But I didn't make it anything of cost, so you want it to cost something. I don't know if I have any money on my character. You can give money as well. So I'm gonna make it cost. There we go. Requires country. Currency. 1 bronze is gonna be the cost of this kit. I do /kit. And I purchase, and then I have the gear. There we go, it's in my inventory. You can also make this with some of the stuff that's missing and whatever else in the game. Stuff that's harder to make. You can sell pretty much anything. I think you can even sell thralls, which is wonderful. But this mod is very useful. You can use it for just about everything that you can think of. And I do highly recommend it. You can give yourself XP. You can edit your stats. You can edit your attribute points. And one of the wonderful things as well, you can change the look of your character wherever you like. You can also make this an enabled feature for your people that are not admins on the server, so they can change their own looks. And they can change if they want to be a boy or a girl, and that's great. And whatever else, they can change their whole face if they really want. You can also change guild in here, so you can switch somebody to a guild, which is handy. Also, you can edit what level they are. from the console, which is wonderful. Or just send them home. So I just sent myself home. So if somebody's been bad at a party, you can just go, no, go home. Of course, yes, you can also set up ranks for your system. And you can have ban words. So this is the suggested ones they've provided me with. And whenever somebody says them, it kind of kicks them. Or it mutes them. And it's great. You can create your own rules as well. Or just tips on what people can use for commands. You can have daily messages and show on login messages and announcements, which is wonderful. Yeah, apart from that, I think that's pretty much everything covered. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.